Alright guys, welcome back to Clash with Chris. Today we are going to be playing some more games here using this recruits deck. I know we have been playing a lot of recruits recently, but honestly I feel like this deck is just so good right now. We are hopping into our first game here. We do start with Cage in our hand. I think we're just going to start with a Cage in the middle. He is running a Wall Breaker, so we're probably playing against like a very fast paced log bait deck. I wouldn't be surprised. He is going to go Goblin Gang in the back. He's probably running like Skeleton Barrel as well. This deck's really annoying. Yeah, there's a Skeleton Barrel. Really easy to predict that he's running this deck. I mean, everyone's using this deck right now, I feel like. Our recruits kind of split up weirdly. He is going to go arrows on the... right there. He is running recruits himself, actually. This is going to be a problem. I was not expecting recruits. He is running Dark Goblin, I know that. There's some more wall breakers there. We're just going to arrows that. He is going to have one little recruit get on the tower there, but that's okay. Hopefully that Zappy will be able to help out once that one recruit is dead. Sweet. I think we're just going to go pigs on the right here. We just want to go opposite lane of him. He is just going to Goblin Gang and Dark Goblin, but that's fine because we could just Bar Barrel all of that. We're going to about even out the damage too, which is pretty good, so can't be too upset over that. Just gonna Goblin Cage the Skeleton Barrel there. Should be enough time. Perfect. Awesome. So we did cycle our Piggies once, which is great. So he is gonna go Mighty Miner in the back here. He probably is gonna look to go in with his Evo Wall Breakers, which is honestly an issue because we don't have our Cage in cycle, so it's gonna be kind of hard to stop them. Yeah, he's just gonna go in here. We're just gonna arrows them. He is gonna get, you know, a connection, but that's fine. It's a tiny connection. He is running Firecracker too. This is gonna be a very frustrating deck to play against. So we'll just have to see what we could do here. We're gonna go like that, we're gonna go like that, and we're actually gonna play our Goblin Cage to get rid of that. We're gonna go pigs on the right here. He is gonna be able to get down his recruits. That's fine, we should be able to get some pretty good damage. We're just going to go in with Zappies like this. And we're actually going to go with our own recruits here. He is going to go Skeleton Barrel. I think we're just going to have to Bar Barrel that though. Hopefully we can get rid of that Dark Goblin. No, he's going to place down that. Alright, I'm just going to go arrows on that. That's fine. I really just want to get rid of that, that Dark Goblin. And then he is going to go Firecracker. We could just place a Flying Air Machine though on that. Then we can go in with some pigs, and we're actually going to Fireball here on that Dark Goblin. And we're actually able to kill one of the recruits. And there goes his whole entire Goblin Gang. Oh my gosh, that was a really bad Goblin Gang on his part. I think that's just going to make a game. Wow, GG's. Yeah, that Goblin Gang was not the smartest move there. But let's just hop straight into the next game. Alright, so this guy does have an Expo in his profile on his banner, so I feel like we are going to be playing against Expo here, which is fine. We're just going to go Cage right here. Yeah, he plays Skeletons. I'm really thinking we're against Expo here. Yeah, Tesla and Skeletons. We're playing against Expo. We're just going to split Zappies. I actually talked about this in another video, but I like splitting Zappies the way that two Zappies are in the lane that, you know, our Brawler is not going to be going down. We're just going to recruit. He is running the Tornado Rocket version of Icebow. So, oh, maybe not. Maybe it's not Expo. He's playing Royal Delivery. Interesting. We're just going to go pigs on the right here. He does commit to an ability with his knight. He's using a lot of elixir, and he does go Tesla again. So he is able to cycle back to his Tesla, but not before we're able to do a pretty good chunk of damage. And we actually do get one little recruit in Zappy living, which honestly is going to do some pretty good damage to his right tower. More than he probably is expecting. Yeah, like look how much damage that Zappy just did. That's crazy. We're just going to go Bar Barrel here to cycle. We do have our Evo Cage in hand now as well. He is going to Ice Wizard. We're just going to Flying Air Machine in the back here to take out that Ice Wizard. I really don't know what I'm running here. I think... oh, we're playing against maybe pigs? Wow, this is such a weird deck. I think we're playing against pigs. I really want to get down to recruits here in front of those Zappies. Sweet, we do get the recruits down. It's not the prettiest recruits, but that's okay. He does go in with his... Oh, he has Evo Skeletons. Interesting. So he goes in Evo Skeletons and his Knight here. We're just going to arrows all of that. He might look to go in Pigs here, but we do have our Evo Cage in hand. Or he might even pop the Knight ability. Yeah, he does pop the Knight ability. That is kind of frustrating. We could just bar barrel it and take it off the tower. We're actually just going to go in with another set of Pigs here. He probably does have his, yep, his Evo Tesla. He might Royal Delivery, I'm not sure. Let's see. No, he's not going to Royal Delivery. I do think we are playing against Pigs, though. I'm not 100% positive, but I feel like this is Pigs. If it is, he's already, like, way behind on damage, but he is playing Lightning, so I don't know what we're playing against here. He is just going to Royal Delivery the back here. That's an interesting move. We're just going to go in with a Flying Air Machine like that. And he is going to place down his Ice Wizard. Interesting enough. We're just going to go in like that on his Ice Wizard. He is going to play down his Lightning on my Flying Air Machine there. Wow, okay. We're just going to go Cage here. I do think we're playing against maybe Graveyard. I'm really... It's hard to tell. Or he's just playing like a deck that just is meant to... you know, chip down my tower. He is going to go in with, you know, another Tesla here. We want to go Flying Air Machine in a way that he's not going to be able to hit my tower with it. He is going to go in with a big Lightning on my tower. We are going to go in with our Evo Pigs here. He is going to recruit Royal Delivery, but we do get a small Piggy connection, and he is going to have to commit some Elixir on that left side as well, because he is going to take damage if he doesn't. We're just going to go like that. We're going to place down another set of recruits. He is going to Tesla here. We're just going to go for a high Flying Air Machine to possibly take out that Tesla. And then we are going to go with some Pigs on the right side here because he did just use his delivery up. He probably will be able to... So he's running Rocket Lightning. Oh my gosh, that is crazy. We are getting some really good Flying Air Machine damage. He is going to have to pop the ability. He's running double Big Spell. I've never seen this deck at top ladder before. This is actually crazy. He is going to Lightning that. We are just going to go Recruits at the bridge here. And we're going to go Flying Air Machine down the middle to take out that Tesla, hopefully. He isn't able to get down his Knight in time. That's perfect. We can go in with Pigs now because he just used his Royal Delivery. He's going to have to Rocket that most likely. We are just going to Arrows that to take out his Ice Wizard, and we are going to Fireball the tower. I think that is going to be a good game. That is one of the most interesting decks I think I've ever played against this high up. You know, I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like it before. We do get a 4-star drop here. 55 bowlers. Alright. But that was an interesting matchup. I mean, let's just like look at that guy's profile. I mean, that's crazy. For having a, you know, some high ranked finishes at 173 in the world, I mean, that's a pretty crazy game to, you know, play against at this kind of level. We are top 1800 right now. Alright, let's just hop into the next game here. So hopefully we aren't playing against any more Royal Giant. So we do have Cage in hand. I think we're just going to Cage in the middle like that. Sweet. We do have Recruits in our next cycle as well. He is running Dagger Duchess, which makes me think we're probably playing against a Sparky or a Giant deck. We're going to split Zappies just like that. He is going to Mega Minion the back, so I do think we are playing against a Giant, like, Prince deck or something. And we're going to go Recruits at the bridge as well here. We do have such a strong push coming in on both lanes, so this should be a pretty promising push. He is going to play down his Bomber. I want to try to get that Flying Air Machine down on his right side. That left tower is also in trouble because we do have a full health Brawler. Or not a full health Brawler, but a half health Brawler. And although a half health Brawler might not seem like a lot, with the Dagger Duchess, I mean, it could do a lot of damage because it could barely hit my tower. We're just going to Evo Cage on the Prince, and that Evo Cage will be up for a while too, so if he decides to go in with a Giant or something, we do have, you know, enough time to save up for a good defense for the next push. But we do damage both of his towers a lot there, which is great. Dagger Duchess is great in a lot of situations, but it's also really bad in a lot of situations. I preferably don't like the Dagger Duchess because of that, you know, problem, but a lot of people also like the Dagger Duchess because it helps with, like, bait decks, which is true, but it's just not for me, I don't think. He is going to go in with his arrows, and he's probably going to zap my Zappies here in a second as well. That is fine though. We're just going to Pigs like that to turn that Dark Prince around and a Mega Minion. Hopefully we could bait them far enough away to where we could do some damage. So he is going to be able to get down his Bomber, but look at his left tower, guys. Left tower's gone. We are able to defend, which is great. Hopefully we can take out that bomber. Awesome, we are able to hit it once, so our tower can take it out. That's awesome. So we do take his left tower there with those recruits, and we actually are able to defend our tower. Those pigs were great because we were able to pull the Mega Minion far away enough, even just for a little bit of time, that, you know, we were able to save it. He is going to start to go in again on the right side here. We do have our recruits and zappies ready, though. He is going to look for a good arrow zap, probably. Yep, there's the arrows, there's the zap. We are going to look to fireball all of that. And we're going to look to hopefully arrows that bomber before it gets on my tower. Perfect. And we do have our evolution cage in hand for his next push. He is going to look to start building it up here in a second. Here it comes. We're going to go in with an evolution cage here. He is going to lightning. Interesting. Okay, so we're just going to go in with our zappies. He might take my right tower here. That's perfectly okay. We're just going to go in with some piggies like that. Or not piggies, recruits. So he does use arrow zap there. And he does have his Dark Prince back in hand as well. We're just going to split pigs like that. And we're going to arrows his tower here. We want to just take out that Dark Prince, honestly. We're going to place down our Flying Air Machine like that. We want to pressure him while he's still low on elixir. We're actually going to place our zappies just like that at the bridge. He is going to have to arrow zap everything. He uses his evolution zap up, which is awesome. So that's perfect for me. I'm just going to cage the middle like that. I think he's going to try to go in here, but it's kind of hard to tell. Alright, he's just going to go in like that. We are just going to bar barrel like that to defend our cage a little bit. And then he is going to start to build up a push. We're just going to arrows that so we can get rid of the shield on the Dark Prince and the... Alright, so he is going to go in like that. That's fine. He's going to arrows that and zap it. That's perfect. We can go in now. With some Evo Piggies. And then we can look to Evo Cage the Prince here. Perfect. And we could actually just fireball arrows for the win here, guys. Honestly, he kind of played right into my plan. I knew if I played down Zappies, he would arrow zap it. Without arrows and zap, Evolution Piggies are able to get to the tower pretty easily. But that does take another game there. Open up another chest. And let's just hop right into the next game here. Let's hopefully get 2,400 here. But we'll see. It is starting to take a little bit longer for matches too when you're a little bit higher up. Sometimes the queues could be a little longer. But we are playing against someone at 2,400 medals. So hopefully we can pick up the win here. Let's just go cage in the middle like that. And let's see what he decides to do when I play that. So he is running Earthquake. So he's probably running Pig's EQ with Archer Queen. Which is fine. He's going to probably Royal Delivery this. Yep, there's the Royal Delivery. So I know what deck we're playing against. Honestly, this matchup could go either way. I do have Fireball, which is great for me. But the Queen is going to be kind of hard to deal with. We're just going to split Zappies in the back like that. Unfortunately, we do have our, recruits in our last cycle, which I really, really don't like. But that's perfectly okay. He is going to queen the back here. We are just going to go in like that, I think, and we're actually going to place down recruits at the bridge. He is going to protect his left tower from those zappies. He is going to pop his queen ability. Probably going to look to delivery here. No delivery? Okay, no delivery. Cannon's going to get taken out. Hopefully we can take out that queen. We are going to get some pretty good damage on his right side there, which is actually great. He's probably going to look to pigs here. He is going to look to pigs. We are just going to go in with our cage here, and we're going to bar barrel that queen. That way we don't have to deal with it. And I really do want to try to cycle to our pigs here. We are able to actually get our pigs down. I want to play them a little bit earlier so we can't delivery everything. So he's not really able to delivery everything. He actually missed a pig in the front there, so we are able to get some pretty good ship damage. So I do think he is back to his pigs, and I think he is going to look to go in here, but that's the beauty of this deck. We also are running Fireball, so we can just Fireball his pigs if he decides to go in here. But we do have the damage lead, which is great in this matchup, because sometimes it is hard to catch back up when they're running EQ and they just keep cycling. He is going to go in pigs here. He might look to EQ early. I'm going to wait on the Fireball a little bit just for that reason. I wanted to see if he would waste his EQ, but he doesn't. We're going to go in recruits at the bridge here. So he is able to unfortunately get his one his queen on my one zappy. That kind of stinks, but that's okay. He is going to deliver my left side here. That's fine. We're just going to go in like that and like that. And we're actually going to place some zappies down on top of his queen, just to get rid of it. I really hope that queen doesn't get ability off. No, it doesn't. Awesome. We are going to place down our Evo Piggies here, and we're going to fireball his queen here. He is going to have to play down his evolution cannon, and he tries going for the queen ability, but he's not able to get it off. Oh my gosh, we're able to just take his tower right there. That is good game, guys. He's not going to be able to come back here. He knows it too. That was just a great play. I knew he would go queen, and then once the queen was in, he wasn't able to get down his cannon plus his delivery. So that is good game. We are going to end the video, you know, passing 4,000 trophies. We're able to get a 5-star drop too. There you go. And we get 1,400, you know, cages, which we already have maxed. But you guys can see here, we do get above 2,400 medals, and we are top, you know, 2,000 in the world still. We're getting pretty high up there. And I hope you guys did enjoy. I definitely do recommend, you know, trying out this recruit stack. I think that, you know, a lot of people expect to see a you know, evolution recruits, but it's not always about having the evolution recruits. I do think the combo is much better when you have, you know, these two evolutions. But I do hope you guys enjoy the video and have a good one. Peace out.